I used to think about a lot of things, now really not that much. Everything I forget, yeah, I'm forgetting nearly everything now that I got your love. Cause you're holding on like leaves in the autumn time to my brain. And I don't know what you're doing to me, but I won't mind if you stay. Cause I kinda like it, though you got me indecisive without even trying. Always preoccupying, even out of sight. You're never out of mind. Mind. You've taken up all my headspace, and I can't fight off your embrace. No, I have no self-control. Your love won't let me go. Oh no. It's like I got raided, and the offender took off without any traces. But through the front door of my imagination, ran off with everything, it don't take no time wasted. Debating, safe to say it's you. I don't know what you done, and I don't know what my brain did, but everything inside of bed evaporated. You see, before I had a lot of thoughts racing, but you erased it and replaced it too. You've taken up all my headspace, and I can't fight off your embrace. No, I have no self-control. Your love won't let me go. Oh Thinking about why I'm so lonely, even when I've got love. Cause they'll take one step, then I spiral. I can't get out till I'm hurt. I wanna break out, but not able. I'm laying down in the dirt. Maybe I just need some time to pull myself together. Up, everybody. We are ready to start with today's stream. I now have my coffee. Coffee, freshly made. And we have our keyboard. This is the keyboard we are building today. I'm super excited for this build. Took me a while to figure out which keycaps I was going to get for this build. Hey Frito, how's it going? How you doing today? Took me a while to figure out what keycaps I was going to get for this since I needed to buy a specific ortholinear kit for it. Glad you're doing good, having a good Saturday so far. I myself can't complain. I've only been awake for, let's say, 2 hours. But so far I cannot complain. Let me move this away. We can go ahead and, we just need to do one stabilizer today, which is kind of nice. I don't have to waste too much time doing stabilizers because we're just doing, since it's ortholinear, we're just going to do the 2-unit spacebar. I was thinking about just doing 2 separate buttons. I think we're going to do a 2-unit spacebar just to make myself a little more comfortable with the ortholinear layout. We're gonna. These are actually the GMK Pro goat stabs. I cleaned off all the lube that comes with the factory, and I want to see if they're halfway decent when you clean them up. It is only a 2-unit one. It's not one of the long ones, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. But I did clean up all the lube off of the thing because they do way over lube those stabilizers. I changed them out on my GMK Pro. I put in the C3 stabilizer instead of these. Didn't even want to mess with them. Well, thank you for the sub, Frito. You are sub number 3. So you also get one of those cool little tags in front of your name. Thank you for using that Prime sub, though. Appreciate it. You, Jade, and one other person have them so far. Have those little cool tags in front of your name. So you got any big plans for your Saturday, Frito? Just chat with you a little bit while we're working on these stabilizers, which can be boring. I myself don't have any big plans for today. After this, I'm just gonna relax. Probably lube some switches that have. Okay, that sounds fun. Sounds like a blast there. I haven't been swimming since honeymoon. We went to Cancun, so we did a lot just hanging by the pool there, but I myself am going to probably loop some switches when I'm done here. I have too many batches of switches to lube.
falling behind. I still have to lube banana splits I just got, and I need to lube the lavenders I just got as well. I guess not just got on the lavenders, I got those maybe a week and a half ago. I just have not had the energy to spend the time lubing them. Then I just got the banana splits in last week. I wanted to lube some of those. I ordered more because I sold the board I had put my other batch in, so I picked some up from TKC since they are actually in stock still. Just kind of nice that they still have the banana splits in stock. I had a restock of them, I guess. They've been in stock for a while, last I checked, too. But tomorrow's going to be the big day for me, because I got lots of football to watch. And then I need to spend some time relaxing today because I also have hockey to watch tomorrow. Really late in the evening, too. It's just hockey preseason, but the Seattle Kraken have their very first hockey game tomorrow night. Which I've been waiting 4 or 5 months for. So it's just preseason, but it's still going to be exciting. But since I live on the East Coast, it's going to be a very late night. Because it starts at, I believe, 8 p.m. over here. So it'll probably go till like, I assume 10, 11 o'clock at least. Not as bad as when I try and watch baseball. But I've had to stop watching as much baseball because those games over on the West Coast, they start at 10 p.m. here on the East Coast. And they typically end up going till like 1 a.m. So I did stay up for a game till good 3 a.m. one night because it was a 5-hour game. Yeah, it makes it hard to watch the Seattle Mariners play. Just because their games also already take a long time. They tend to play really close games that end up going long, and they play a lot of extra inning games. So it really causes the games to go till 1, 2 a.m. See, that's the tough part. When it goes into extra innings, it's such a close game that it becomes, it's one of those like, oh, this is a great game. And I don't want to miss the great games, I don't want to miss a great game, so that makes it tough for me. I try to go to bed, like I lay in bed, turn it on my TV, and, try to close my eyes and go to bed, and then it just doesn't happen because I'm too invested in the game. Just get too invested in the game because I'm just such a huge sports fan. Like, I know absolutely nothing about hockey. I know they take a stick and hit a puck around and try and hit it in a goal, but that's about all I know. But I'm definitely going to be following hockey this year because Seattle has a team now, and that's the way of Pacific Northwest. Don't matter if you know the sport or not, you follow the teams and watch the games because it's a way of life. I was sad. We ordered some, my wife and I ordered some hockey jerseys. Some Kraken jerseys on the 16th. That's when they finally went on sale. But they still haven't shipped yet. I was hoping they'd be here for this weekend's game. But as long as they're here for the actual start of the regular season, I don't care too much. Which is, I think, in the beginning of October. I think it's like the 6th or something like that. As long as they're here by then, I don't care, but these stabilizers on here. I think these are my. But yeah, I end up only watching probably a quarter of the games just because of how late they go. It makes it super easy when they're on the East Coast because the game's actually at a normal time for baseball. But when they play at home on the West Coast or against any teams on the West Coast, it becomes about watching half of the games, quarter of the games or so. I always end up having to just check it in the morning what happened, watch the scoring recap on YouTube. Usually when I just Google the score, there's a little scoring recap. Watch, so. Oh. There we go. Better. It didn't sit flat when I screwed it on. Should get it flat. Now let's see if we can get. Actually, let's. More thing with the stabilizer, and then we can put all our stabilizer stuff away. Hook back in. That should be good. I'll put this stuff away. Now we'll work on getting. This has got just like a built-in acrylic plate. So we need to unscrew the top so we can get to the plate. I didn't have, my screwdriver set didn't have a bit for this, so I had to just pull out my tool set to find one. Alright, looks like 2 more. Okay, I don't know if we'll have to undo the bottom ones or not, we'll see. I'm hoping we don't have to undo the bottom ones to get to it, so we should be fine without it. The first time I've taken apart the plate. The plate layer. The players and here's go ahead and put a few switches in there to hold it together. And we can test out the stabilizer, make sure it sounds fine before we put it together. Just plate corners. Not very tight in that plate. I'm not sure who that is, so I'm not entirely sure, but if it looked like this, then most likely yes, it's probably from the same person. The only problem with this plate's not very tight. Not supporting the weight. Oh. Back out. Yeah. I guess what we're gonna do is just put the switches in. Figuring it out. PCB and sensor. well, at least should make life easier. Maybe once we get enough switches under the plate, it'll stay up. But yeah, I'm not sure who you're referring to. I haven't seen one on TikTok yet, so it just may not have come to my page yet. But yeah, if it looks just like this, it's probably from the same guy. So. Not gonna be nice to me. Plate doesn't up both switches. Put them all. And when we turn it around to yeah, so then yes, it's the same guy. He made it's like called the zigzag. Yeah. He made those, and then he's making these, which is a these are gonna be like he settled on a 65% layout, I think, but he made a few. He was originally toying with doing a 40% layout. That looks me great. Just a 2-unit stabilizer, so it shouldn't be too much work. But yeah, I think I don't know when he's gonna be doing the sale for the 65% version of these, but yeah, he was originally toying with like a 40% layout with this one, but he only made a few of them and didn't like it and settled on the 65%, so he sold a few of these prototype versions for the 40%. I think when we flip it around to solder, plate should stay a little better. We'll just have to work really hard on the soldering portion to make sure we get the plate all the way down. But the one with the Pikachu tail, the zigzag, that one looks really cool. I don't know if you've joined if you're on his Discord at all. I don't know if those keyboards interest you, because they are all acrylic keyboards, and some people don't like acrylic keyboards. But if you're not, you should join his Discord, because he's got some pretty awesome prototype photos of the final version of this. He's got a really cool looking acrylic for it. I think he's getting another prototype of it made or something, what I last understood, because the quality control on the place he was getting it cut at, I think, wasn't very good or something, he said. I don't remember. I tried to follow the conversation, but not very good with Discord. Yeah, let me later I'll pull it up and I'll see if I can send you Discord. I think he has a I think he has a channel with the invite. Get the rest of these and I'll take a look real quick. Pop up Discord real fast. I just sent you a whisper with the Discord with a link to his Discord. It should give you access. It should be a valid invite. Let me know if you have issues or not. This does not want to stay. Okay, cool. Good. Glad you got it. I think it'll stay. So one thing I'm concerned with this, the plate doesn't seem like it's staying very well. I don't know if that's the switches I'm using, but the plate does not seem to want to stay. I don't think there's any issue with these switches. I have issues with other plates. This does not want to stay. Let's see. Just shouldn't be an issue. Let's just acrylic tight, not tight enough on the switch plate for the houses. If that's how we have to play it, that's how we have to play it. It's not the world. Pop down. I guess it'll probably be kind of like a plateless build, honestly, because this plate does not want to stay on there very well. Switches go tight in PCB, so that's not too much of a concern. I guess we're just going to go ahead and solder this up. I think we'll just go ahead and solder it up and see what happens. Alright, let me put my Be Right Back screen on so I get all my solder equipment set up real quick. Alright, all my solder equipment is ready to go. Let's go ahead and just get this bad boy soldered together. Don't worry about that plate. Shouldn't switches are in the PCB really well since they're 5-pin switches. So it shouldn't be too big a deal. We'll just get these soldered on. And then we'll worry about that plate. Once we screw it in, we can probably push down everything and get it to sit in there a little better once we've screwed the plate back in. That's my thoughts anyways. So we just won't worry too much about how well they sit in right now. Might actually also lube some switches on today's stream since this is going to be a relatively quicker build than I'm used to. camera now. So what keyboard are you using right now, Frito? Anyone else in the chat, what keyboards are you using right now? Okay, how do you like it? I was thinking about getting it, but I have enough of the entry level 65% keyboards. So I have the Portico. I actually have 2 Porticos right now. What board are you waiting for? Are you waiting like for a specific one to come in, or to waiting to buy one? I don't know if I've heard of that. Okay, I don't know if I've heard of that one. I'll have to look at it. Well, I will look into it. I haven't heard of it before. I just had a keyboard actually come in this morning just before the stream that I'm kind of excited to use. I like trying new layouts, and I just got a 60% HHKV layout keyboard. So I like trying new layouts, and that's one I've been wanting to try for a while. But I'll have to look into rain keys. Never heard of it before. Oh. A 3x10 staggered slipboard. That sounds interesting. I've always been intrigued by the split looking boards. I still need to get an Alice style keyboard as well. That's one of the layouts I'm missing still. One of the ones I've been meaning to try for a while. Be good. Oh wow, that's not bad at all. Okay, I will be right back. I need to go wash my hands and then we'll test out the PCB real quick.
so frustrated, and I make it so damn complicated for myself. My world seems like it's deflating. Oh, but I have to smile throughout it for everyone else. Sometimes I wanna fly high to the clouds, and I just wanna cry, die, and never come down. I'm the silence and the noise, I'm the snowflake in the storm, and I'm so fragile, already torn. 'Cause my head is the worst of them all, but I'm unbreakable. But I'm unbreakable, yeah, I'm unbreakable, yeah, unbreakable. I'm the silence and the noise, I'm the snowflake in the storm, and I'm so fragile, already torn. 'Cause my head is the worst of them all, but I'm unbreakable. Most of the time I'm jaded, 'cause I keep quiet instead of honest. Someone help. Sometimes I wanna fly high up to the clouds, and I just wanna cry, die, and never come down. I'm the silence and the noise, I'm the snowflake in the storm, and I'm so fragile, already torn. 'Cause my head is the worst of them all, but I'm unbreakable. But I'm unbreakable, yeah, I'm unbreakable, yeah, unbreakable. I'm the silence and the noise, I'm the snowflake in the storm, and I'm so fragile, already torn. 'Cause my head is the worst of them all, but I'm unbreakable. Yeah, I'm unbreakable. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm unbreakable.
Help me see, I'm blinded by your love. You follow me, but I don't know where to go. I see my feelings so true, but am I blinded by you? By you. Made it all the way through, but am I blinded by you? By you.
Okay, so I am back. Had trouble. So I thought. So I know this isn't a USB-C port on this PCB. It's the NIU 40. If you guys don't have not a USB-C port. But it uses, let's see, this style of cord, which I thought it was a different style, so I don't have a long enough to reach all my desk. So we're gonna kind of do this a little weirdly. I'm not gonna have the cord on the screen when I test it, fortunately.
I see my feelings so true, but am I blinded by you? By you.
let me open up the go ahead and test it. Make sure everything's working properly. Perfect. Everything looks to be working properly. Cool. Take a snip of the layout since I won't be able to remember this off the top of my head. When I put keycaps on, I need to take a snip of it. There we go. Okay, the entire PCB works. It's good. Didn't expect it to not. So Frito, those that website, those the Monta and the other board on the way that's a 4x10 ortho, are those through-hole soldering keyboards, or are they just you have to put the switches in and solder, or do you have to do all the diodes and everything?
Looking back, I see the dreams you had with me.
Yeah, see, there we go. It'll help hold it in once we get it all.
When you look to the sky, night full of stars, a soul marked by scars. Still you hold on to those
Go.
lights. You made me better, even if I broke your light.
Because those, I'm very intrigued by those keyboards you're talking about, but I currently am very annoyed working on the through-hole soldering keyboards, so I'm gonna stay away from those for a hot minute. All the diodes and stuff. I've done a couple recently, and I'm just annoyed with them, so I'm staying away from those. Gotcha.
Back when we were young, we had so much fun. Dying memories.
Yeah, I'm done working on those kinds of boards for a while. The Mercutio I worked on went fine, but I did the Mysterium, and that did not go so well. Everything's soldered on correctly, but the computer won't recognize the keyboard. So I've been trying to mess with it to figure out what's going on, and had zero luck on it.
Angel showing
these hand tightened and come in and tighten them a little bit more with the screwdriver. Don't want to tighten them too much since it's acrylic. I don't want to break it, but we'll go ahead and get it a little tighter to make sure it's good. There we go. Should be good. Here. Looks like the plate's sitting on there correctly. Oh, that's what I figured. Once I got it all screwed in, it'd sit on there correctly. Okay. I think it's time to go ahead and get the keycaps put. When we do the sound test for this, it's not going to be hooked up to the computer just because I don't have a long enough cord. So we'll just do a phantom sound test instead of with actually having Monkey type out. Let me pull up something. I saw some pictures of people having this board of ortholinear with these keycaps. So I want to see how they set it up. Oh. Do it like that. Alright, so let's grab space bars. I don't know which color space bar should we use, the white or the. We'll save that judgment for once we get the rest of it. We'll put on all the alphas, and we'll go from there. This other way, usually. But raise here and forth. Okay. Let's grab the alphas. Get all these out. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. This guy. Next three.
Thinking about why I'm so lonely, even when I've got love. 'Cause I take one step, then I spiral. I can't get out till I'm hurt. I wanna break out, but not able. I'm laying down in the dirt.
Okay, should be I. L should be down to right of that. Should be J will be left of it. C X. Yeah, should be See.
I'm staring down at
B.
the empty, so
H.
full of regret.
It's gonna take a little extra time to keycap just because it's such a weird layout. It's gonna take a few extra minutes, but shouldn't be too bad.
So I leave your calls on the table, 'cause I can't find any words to tell you I'm not the one you thought would be there for you. And maybe I just need some time to find myself again. Yeah, I don't really feel like trying now. Will this ever end? We'll be alright. I wish every night. Will somebody save me? 'Cause I'm not okay here. Yeah, I'm tired of feeling like I'm caught on a wire. Will I be alright someday?
Then we have okay, go see.
Play games just to escape mistakes made in the past. If only I could change.
Should be all we need for that.
And all the love you gave
That key.
came and went so fast, and only left the pain. Now all I think about, just say that we can turn it round. I don't think I can go without.
These arrows, pink arrows. I don't know where they were yellow. So let's do. I know what we'll do. I think we'll stay away from. I think we'll stay away from using the yellow for now. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm just trying to figure out what keycaps I want to put where. Since we have all these symbol keycaps, kind of that are one unit, we're kind of free to do however we feel like, you know. What I was thinking is going with this here for backspace. Have a yellow tilde. We'll use, I think there's an escape key too. Right? Go look at the set to remember. Oh, okay, no, it's just the star one, this guy. So we'll use the tilde. There, maybe. Let's see. Let's tab. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go. and do this. Then do this guy here. Let's see. You got any recommendations, Frito, on what symbols to put where? What do you think? I think I'm going to keep the entire bottom row as purple as possible, except for these two, right? Kind of make them an accent color. We got... should have... got a lot of options here on what keys to use. This guy. This guy. This guy. May remember. For this side, we're definitely going to be using arrow. For the right side, it's going to be arrows. So that's why I was thinking to keep the left side purple match. Let's make sure they're in the right spot. That's right. That should be up. Down. Arrow. This is a function. This is alt. Set the caps. That. Use that one? Yeah, this is Gemini. This means Gemini, so we'll put that here. Put the Gemini symbol there. So I'm Gemini. And we'll put a pink one here. We'll do another eye just because that kind of looks good. Alright. Now, question is white spacebar or purple spacebar? That's the real question. Or theoretically, we could do, if we really wanted, we could do this yellow one as well if we really wanted. Do any one of those three. Say white. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's actually... I'm gonna change up. I don't like the star up there. Let's actually take that out. Maybe. Let's see. See if we can get the keycap pull around it. And let's put... What do you think? This one there? You think that looks better, or that one up there? Kind of like this one a little better. I think that's what we'll do. Hey Jason, how's it going? Yeah. Yes, I think that's what we're gonna go with. I think I like that one too. Let me put some keycaps away. They just came in little bags, so it's a little pain in the butt to put away, but... I do want to change the key mappings a little bit, I think, at some point. For now, they're just going to stay where they're at. And I'll probably just get a USB extender or something for the cord I have, or just pick up a new cord. Since I thought it was a slightly different connector than it is, so I thought I had a long enough cord to reach from my computer, but we don't, so I'll either have to find one or just grab like a USB extending hookup to extend it. Spacebar packed up too. This was actually a pretty quick build because this case is super easy to put together since it doesn't have anything special to do. I just had to get access to the plate, so it'd take a few top layers off. Let's see. Let's put these on. Let's see where the best. Let's see where we'll put these. Here. This one. There. Let's go for there for now. Give it a bit of an angle. Hopefully. There we go. Barely sticks up over the screw, so it's not much of an angle, but it's gonna be take a while to get used to the space bar being right here in the middle. Yeah, I think the goat stabilizer is okay. It's not too sluggish feeling after we relubed it. Alright, so let me mute my mic for a second and we'll get a little sound test going. Okay, so let me mute them. Spacebar is really quiet. Takes a little bit to get used to typing on this since the keys are right above and below each other, since it's ortholinear. It's not staggered like a normal keyboard it is. What do you think of the sound though? How you guys like it? It does. This is my first all acrylic keyboard. I don't think I've ever used an acrylic keyboard. It does sound pretty nice. Especially because this look is amazing. I really like design, the Gengar on it. Get some music going again. So this is all I was planning on really doing for this stream. Putting together this guy. Can't use it yet because I need to get a different adapter because it's not USB-C. It's like, I guess it was that micro USB. Is that what that's called? Micro USB? Yeah. I thought it was... I knew it wasn't USB-C. I thought it was the, there's a different adapter type, is it? So it's mini USB. Micro USB is slightly different. Micro USB is what Micro B is what PS4 controllers use. And then mini USB is this. So it's I thought it was micro USB, but it's actually mini. I have lots of long micro USB cords because PS4 controllers use them and some other stuff use them. But I don't have any mini USB cords. I don't know anything that I have that's mini USB. So I need to get a long mini USB cord till I can use this thing, or get some sort of USB extension I can just use. Like, because I have a GoPro cord that I'm using right now. It's just short. But yeah. This is all I planned on for today. I have more builds to do soon. Let's see. this is probably what we'll work on next weekend. So, oh no, that comes out. That's right. Cert comes in. So this is probably what we'll work on next weekend. I think this is what I'm going to build next weekend. I think this is going to be really interesting. It's my most of my keyboards are either white, gray, or black. So this will be my first like red colored keyboard or any other non like really neutral color. Gonna put the Zaku switches from Bolsa Supply on this, so I'm really excited for that. It really is. I was really impressed with the way the brass looks with the red. That's one of the reasons I got this one. I was between picking up either the navy colored one or the red ruby, the red one. So I saw a picture of how the brass weight looked with this, and I was like, okay, I have to get the ruby one. Looks fantastic. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to be building next weekend, next Saturday. I'm not going to build it on Tuesday because I still need to get some stabilizers for it. Then the other, let me grab the other keyboard we're going to build. This is I might build this on Tuesday. We'll see. Just got an aluminum plate with it too, but this is the D60 KBD fans. It's the HHKB layout and has the purple on the purple weight and accents on the back, which I thought looked really clean. So we're going to be building this probably either Tuesday or after the jelly because I have stabilizers with this. No, so I actually bought this. I don't know when the person bought this, but I actually got this off of Reddit. I actually picked it up off Mech Market. Someone was selling one. So I actually picked it up off that. Yeah. Yeah, so I wanted an HHKB layout keyboard, so I wasn't sure what I wanted. So I browsed Mech Market and saw that. So I was like, you know what, I'll pick that up. It looks nice. I like the purple accents on the back. So I was like, yeah, we can pick that guy up. It was either that or trying to find the Sangyo 60 in HHKB, which is very difficult. I haven't seen very many of those. So yeah, those are the next two builds coming up that we have to do. I'm not sure if the D60 will be done on to this upcoming Tuesday or the Tuesday after the jelly. We'll see what we're going to do on Tuesday. And I don't think I have any other keyboards coming in yet, so we're going to hopefully be able to finish the Mercutio soon. I'm still trying to get a new PCB for it since the one that I got does not work correctly. So once we get that PCB, we'll also be finishing that build up. Yeah, but I think that is all I have for today. I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it a stream there. It's a relatively short stream. Pretty easy board, but I'm really excited with how this thing turned out. I think it looks amazing. I like the keycaps I picked. I was going to try and get the SA Dreamscape keycaps. It's just a little more difficult to get those. So I went with these since I wanted to pick these up anyways. So I figured I'd just spend the extra 20 bucks from the I bought the base kit and the non standard icon mod, so I figured it was extra like 20 bucks to pick up the ortho kit for it, so I figured that works too. Yeah, alright, so yeah, we're gonna call it a day, but thanks Frito, Jason, Amanda, thank you guys for stopping by. It's been a fun build. It was a pretty simple build, but it sounds and looks amazing, so that's all that matters. Didn't think about getting those for your shift. These, the Astrolokeys or the SA keycaps? I'm assuming you mean these guys, right? Yeah. Yeah. I've wanted these since I started keyboard building. I just never had a real reason to pick them up. Nothing I've wanted to put them on yet. I was originally going to put them on like a drop Karina, and then I saw like 30 people do that on TikTok. I'm like, okay, yep, nope, can't do that now. Saw so many people with a drop Karina with the Astrolokeys on. I'm like, yep, no more. That ruined it for me. So I was like, okay, we'll just wait till I find something else I want to put it on. And I think this looks really good with it on, so it was worth the wait, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Hopefully you guys can stop by for the next build on Tuesday. But yeah, we're going to call it here today. I'm going to go ahead and grab some lunch and then maybe get to some Switch lubing later. But you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Hope you guys have a great Saturday and a great weekend. And we'll be back on Tuesday with another build. You guys all have a great day too.